forward to that. But I want to take you back just briefly to give you a little perspective that I have on personal growth, because I was fortunate at the age of 18 to meet Jim Rohn. I went to one of his seminars live and in person. And within a few months, I told him, I said, I want to work with you. And I got a chance to do that for 8 years. I was the president of his company back in the 80s, and it was an honor and an amazing thing. And I loved some of the quotes that Glenn brought up. But I remember meeting him the very first evening and hearing him say, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And the biggest challenge for all of us is we do so much in our business, we don't work on us, we don't work on ourselves. And we're the key. We unlock everything. We unlock all the potential. We've all got the ability to do anything except what we hold ourselves back, as Glenn was saying, those layers of stuff that we hold over our potential. And so, your ability to grow is your ability to succeed at the highest levels and to enjoy life and to have the most and be the biggest you that you can possibly be. And that's what this is going to offer to all of us. And I got a chance to play with Jim for 8 years. I was the president, as I said, of his company, and to be around that influence, guys and gals, it was remarkable. It was magical. He was not only my mentor, but my father figure, and I got a chance to travel the world with him. And so, to me, one more little aspect, and I'm going to have Lauren talk about this in just a second, but the properties that we own, the intellectual properties that are part of this whole success piece is amazing. And the library of Jim Rohn is part of it. So everything that Jim did, it's all part of your future. It's all part of all of us. And so I'm overwhelmed. I'm overjoyed. I was actually in tears as Glenn was introducing this. To me, this is remarkable. So I'm going to turn over to Josh and bring Josh and Lauren up. And guys, I don't know where you are. You're probably here behind me or on the side of me or somewhere. Are you guys sitting down? Oh yeah, there you are. Hey. So let's talk a little bit, because we have two dynamos here that have been running this publication and all of the digital aspects of it for a long time. Josh Ellis, who is in fact the editor-in-chief, and Lauren Cannon, senior director of digital and commerce. And guys, I couldn't be more thrilled to be able to work with you and to have your talents in our place of business here, part of the eXp family. Josh, let me go to you real quickly, because you have absolutely killed it with this publication over the last few years. And for people who are new to eXp and haven't received their first magazine, don't know what this is, why don't you tell us just a little bit about Success? Maybe a little bit about its history. We've heard some long-term numbers and all of that. I was reading Success when I was 18, 19, 20 years old. It was like my I hate to say my Bible, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it was what I look for every single month to get my best ideas. And so talk about, who's been part of this and the big overview of this, Josh.
Well, thank you, Don. And it's always great to hear from people who the magazine has had that huge impact on, and it's a thrill to hear that from Glenn. And I'm loving seeing so many of you responding to the magazine in the chat. It's just, we are so thrilled to be a part of this. So Success Magazine, yeah, it's this little startup that was founded in 1897. Success was started by a really influential philosopher for his day named Orson Swett Marden, and it was centered essentially around the idea that each of us, each person, has the power within himself or herself to achieve and reach greater goals and become self-sufficient and truly live the American dream. And that philosophy has carried on with the publication. It became the underpinning for what we now know as, quote, personal development. And through the decades, Orson Swett Marden gave way to some of the icons in this field: Napoleon Hill and Dale Carnegie and Og Mandino and Earl Nightingale, names you might have heard, Jim Rohn, and eventually people like Tony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk and Rachel Hollis, Mark Cuban, Damon John. All of these people have played some role, or at least graced the cover, the pages of the magazine. And so Success has always been basically about providing tools expertise, perspectives for the person who wants to be self-reliant, the achiever, the entrepreneur, the solopreneur, as we say today, like so many of you folks out there in the audience. That was our founding mission, and it's still with us today.
Well, that's awesome. And I was thinking about those names and thinking about what Cliff said about, like, this is the Hall of Fame. This publication, when we went to the offices last week in Dallas, and you could sit and look at the history of these publications, actually publications dating back into the 1800s, you're like, this is where all the players have been. And when, I'll tell you guys, when Jim Rohn was ill and he was sick, and there were all these people, all these speakers that came to do one-on-one tributes, to send him video, and you wouldn't believe who was there. It was like every major speaker you can imagine. They were all like, Jim Rohn was our foundation. And these are people that have been part of this publication as well. And so just thrilling, and so excited to have your historical view of it. Lauren, the magazine's got this incredible history, rich history, and Josh said it was founded back in 1897. So a lot's changed in media since then, and it's no longer just this publication. Tell us about the scope of the digital footprint, because this is blowing up for you right now.
Right. Thanks, Don. And I just want to echo that it's so great to be here, and we're excited to be part of the eXp family now. About 13 years ago, Success finally went online and joined the digital age with success.com. We have come a long way since then. Our social following reaches over 5 million people. We have millions of people joining the site every single month. So our team really focuses on delivering personal development content on a daily basis. We enhance what you get to see in the print magazine and come up with new ways to provide this content in different training formats and advanced formats to make sure you're putting your best foot forward into the world.
Well, and we're excited about all that we're going to be able to do with the digital things, and of course, bringing this group that's 38,000 strong now and 100,000 strong by the end of next year. That's what I'm predicting. I'm not on the board. I can say stuff like this. But guys, I'm telling you, this is such a big piece of it. Josh, when you came to, how did you come to Success? First of all, because you were in a different role, how did you come to Success, and describe what you actually do?
Yeah, before Success, I was a sports writer. I got into this field and decided to go to journalism school because I was your average boy, young guy. I was like obsessed with sports. So I wanted to cover the NFL. And after college, for a few years in my career, I had a chance to do that, and it was pretty fun. But I just felt, as my mid-20s gave way to my, the second half of my 20s, I just started to feel unfulfilled. And so when the opportunity in my career came along to join Success, and I came over in 2012, it represented for me the opportunity to do work that had meaning and that helped people. And I've just grown here over the last 8 years as part of the team, and that feeling has gotten deeper and deeper. I really love this magazine and this brand because at its core, every day, I get to help people reach their potential. And some of you out there hopefully have felt that about our content. So it's my job to make sure that each issue of our magazine lives up to those founding ideas and serves you, the reader. And so it's a blessing for me every day and a challenge to try to do that in new ways.
Yeah, that's awesome. Beautiful. And Lauren, kind of the same question for you. How did you join? What's your journey to this, the team Success, where you find yourself today, as director of digital?
Right. So I have a journalism degree from the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. I found myself working in the digital marketing space pretty quickly after graduating. About the last decade, I've been in digital marketing. I've worked with large public companies, a variety of well-known thought leaders, speakers, and authors in our space. So through these experiences in marketing, personal development, and team management, I found a very happy home here at Success to be able to work alongside people who are passionate about personal development and looking to use the digital world to find new ways to deliver that to you every single day.
I love you guys already, and Josh, I know that we had a great meeting last week, and then I got to stick around and have a little personal time with you both. And I know you're excited about joining the eXp team. What's the most energizing part about these two organizations colliding?
Well, I just heard Glenn say it that eXp is a personal development company, and the playing field for it happens to be real estate. Now, obviously, I love the way that our missions align. And I get so psyched, as I know all of you out there do, to listen to Glenn when he talks about his vision. And I hear him talk about this magazine and what this brand has meant to him personally. This is a guy who absolutely gets it. And the work that we do is about paying it forward so other people can achieve the same success that he has. And so he's got an incredible vision for what success can mean to the future of eXp and vice versa. I think that we're going to have a lot of fun working together, and we're going to help a lot of people. And then those people are going to help other people, and on and on. There's kind of a snowball effect to personal development. Like, it's cliche, but we will absolutely make the world better with the work that we're doing here on a daily basis, and you guys are all part of that.
I get goosebumps with you guys. Okay, so Lauren, tell me about this. What do you see as, the merger is happening? It's going to drive results for our agents. What do you see? What does it look like from your point of view?
Right. So really, it feels like overnight, everything has just multiplied for success. Our ability to provide more specific content for the agents, and more specific content for different verticals and groups of people that we already help today, along with expanding our specialty services. We provide different types of mentorship and coaching and training. We're now going to have multiple platforms where we can assist you further and helping you further your goals, both personally and professionally.
Sorry, guys, I lost my button. So, Josh, what stays the same and what changes? The publication started off, and well, I'll let you talk about the pillars, but I mean, what stays the same and what can we count on? And then what are you excited about changing?
Well, one thing that I will say I'm thrilled is staying the same is that our team is in place, and what's changing is, just as Lauren said, so much of what more that they can do for everybody out there in the audience. And you're going to be thrilled to work with Lauren and that group, because they're so talented and strategic and smart. I'll say this, I think that some people have heard about this partnership and kind of made the snap judgment that we're going to become a real estate magazine, but that's not entirely the case. We're still wide open for any reader, any audience member across all those digital platforms that Lauren oversees, who is searching for that self-sufficiency or just a better life. In the magazine, you started to mention, Don, that we kind of outline these 4 basic pillars of how to define a successful life in a holistic way, and because it's not just money. We talk about happiness and health and growth and purpose. Having all of those things, that's still going to be there in every issue. I think, to tip my hand a little bit, you could probably see us starting to gear more content toward a person, not unlike a lot of you who listening to me now, who gets to work remotely or from home or wherever you like. As that segment of the population grows, we need to serve those readers and make sure that they're getting the most out of that experience and in the pursuit of their passions.
Well, work from home is blowing up, and of course, Verbella's part of that. I mean, Glenn sees that. We're all witness to it. We're making that happen as well. So, yeah, I absolutely get that. Hey, Lauren, you've got 7 people on the team that are part of your digital team. How do you describe the crew to their new teammates, and what's been their reaction to this whole thing? What happened last Friday?
Right. So we've got an incredible team of people. Everyone's been with the company for several years. Um, we have people that are focused on providing social media content, providing email content. Wherever you show up online is where we're going to show up for you. I've got Garrett, Blake, Jennifer, Jessica, Ingrid, Madison, and Hugh are all on my team and do amazing things every single day for you, whether it's creating new content or working with some of the top thought leaders today, not only that are currently in our library of content, but also who's up and coming. So we have content from the great Jim Rohn. We have his whole library, as Don had mentioned. and we have very specific media outlets for that content. We also have the library of John Wooden's Success Pyramid. We did amazing things with that material and providing it online through documentary form and through master classes. And we work with some of the new thought leaders today, Jay Shetty, Tony Robbins, Rachel Hollis. We're always working to reach out to these people and find unique and exclusive ways to bring that to you every single day. So our new home at eXp is only going to advance these opportunities. We will start showing up in more places with the best resources to help you on your personal growth path. And really, it was just an amazing experience last week to sit down with the team in a room and watch everyone's own personal transformation as they listened to Glenn and Don speak about the direction of this merger. You could just see the lights go on in all of our eyes, the excitement that this opportunity is going to allow us to really start doing the things that we've been wanting to do for the past couple of years and being able to do that to you.
Well, we're super excited about that, Lauren. And Josh, I want to finish with you real quickly as we get ready to get into our keynote this morning, and I want to make sure that we get this in. But you know, for you and looking up at the future of the publication itself, we're getting it, we're enjoying it every month or every other month. What's coming up on the horizon for the publication? Talk to us about what are we going to see in 21?
All right, so for that, there's 1,485 of you out there who are our teammates now. So I can spill the goods about the next issue of the magazine. I think that we actually have another slide to show it off. If we can get that one changed, maybe I can do it here. No, not that one. Jen put it together, so she knows where it is. I'll let her find it. It's going to be the first issue of 2021. The January-February issue goes on newsstands actually at early December, and the cover features none other than Mark Cuban. So I would love for you all to be able to see the cover. It looks like it's not quite showing up, but yeah, Mark Cuban is our cover guy, and the main cover line you'll see it is "Forget 2020." I know that this year has been great for eXp and probably so many of you, but a lot of the rest of the world is ready to turn the page. And so, yeah, I can't wait for you all to see that cover. This issue, the first one of the year, right around the turn of the year for us. Every single year is a major seller because our readers are in the mood to think about growth. This time of year, New Year's resolutions, achieving their next big goal. And so that's what we're all about. And I know that you all are too, eXp is too. So this is going to be a great partnership, and our team is so unbelievably excited. I really can't wait to see what all we can do together, you know, with the 38,000 agents and growing exponentially. 2021 is going to be such a big year.
Can't wait. Can't wait, guys. I'm so proud. I'm so pleased. Couldn't be happier than being in business with you two and our team. Excited to bring the best of the best and things that we're not going to talk about today, but there's just so much going to happen as a result of this partnership, guys. Everybody give a big round of applause to your success team, if you will.
Woohoo, Tom!
Hey, Heather, if you'd put it back one slide, there was one Jim Rohn slide that I wanted to go back to if we could, just real quickly. And if you can't, it's okay. You can. Look at that. Success is not so much what we have as what we are. And guys and gals, the one thing that I know, ladies and gentlemen, this partnership, this team at Success, hey, this is like any of our companies. This is a little bit like you'd say with Showcase IDX. You know, it's independent. It's like Verbella, it's independent, but it's part of the family. And so we're going to have access to some really cool things, and this thing is going to be phenomenal. And things like this are going to start being a part of your everyday culture, because this company is a personal development company that just happens to be in real estate. And I love the fact that this is now a part of our culture, our fiber, our fabric. And I can't wait to be in business with all of you in the way that we are. So, Glenn Sanford, thank you again. Thanks to the leadership team for having the foresight to see this and make it happen. And we're going to get off stage. Curtis, it's all yours. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Don, and congratulations. What a phenomenal opportunity. Thank you for your leadership. Welcome to the family success team. And Glenn, thank you for the amazing announcement this morning. Everybody is super pumped, super stoked, as Glenn would say. We are all super stoked. And to keep you stoked here